There you go.
Are we live?
I think we are.
Yeah, we're live. Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome to our Sunday kind of
Live ramble.
We don't have a name for this.
Sunday live ramble.
Ramblings. Yeah, we're going to try and do a bit of a haul, which is all Andrea's stuff because I have nothing to show you.
Well, no, you've been being quite good
I'm
this
being
week.
good. Yeah. And we're going to share a few sales, mostly from that electronic stuff that I've been talking about a lot recently. So yeah,
we'll say hello to people in the chat.
I'm going to pop in the chat. Hang on, this is going to make noise at me in a second.
So is it every week?
Oh no, it's muted. I've muted it already. There you go, it's working. Right, can you let us know in the chat if we are coming through visually and audibly? Does that make sense? And let's see who's in there. Are we coming through? See if someone lets me know. I don't know how long the delay is on the chat, you know.
No, I'm never sure either.
Right, anyway.
Okay,
so we have David Morse's first in there today.
Yeah, hi, the old haggis hunter. Fake Rachel is here. Hello.
Hi,
Ryan Senior. Who else do we have? Treasure Pirate. Hello. Sonia Milan. Is that what it is? Lewis Tyler. Hi, Steve. Happy Chap. Daniel Warren. Steve W. Richard Hale.
Oh,
Zach
there we go.
Arnold.
Treasure Pirate says sound good.
Oh, brilliant.
So yeah, everything's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Star Wars t-shirt today, rocking a bit of that. Also rocking my new hair cut, all short with a little quiff again.
Yes, because I'm the super hairdresser.
Yeah, this was a home haircut job. Last time I went to the barbers, they seemed to cut so little off. It was just, I felt I was done.
I know, it grows back so quickly.
Yeah. So anyway, I've tidied my hair up for once. Yeah, so should we crack on straight with some clothes?
Hope everybody's had a good week.
Yeah. We've had quite a good week on eBay.
We've had a good week sourcing. I did quite a bit of that this week, actually.
Yeah, our week, we've done 1285 last time I looked, so 1285 on eBay. Amazon's been okay, but not as good as eBay this week. So yeah, for the work we put in, to be perfectly honest, that's not too bad. And the 31 days we were on a fraction under 5,000. So
yeah,
that's all right.
So we can't complain.
For February, yeah, for February that's pretty happy days.
Just scooch down on the chat.
Huh?
Oh.
Zach says yeah, very clear.
Cool.
Clear. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, good. Mandy's in the chat. Hi, Mandy.
Busy listening this weekend pickups whilst watching. Yeah. I've still yet to finish the electronics. I've just got the bulky stuff left. Those videos.
I've just seen that Mandy said that Call the Midwife has taken priority.
Fair enough.
That's fine. I've got it on record.
Can't argue with that. You love that, don't you? I love it. Okay, right, let's crack on or we'll be here all night. Now, we went to one of our favourite little it's becoming our little honey hole, this place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Particular charity shop. And they've got a sale rail in there.
Which we really only discovered last Monday, didn't we?
I think it's a new thing.
Yeah.
And it was, yeah, the reductions were quite extreme. Basically, everything was £1.
This wasn't, actually.
Was this somewhere else? Okay, backtrack. Place. This was from somewhere else. Okay, I'll show things you talk about.
This was on Tuesday. We went to Welling, didn't we?
Yeah, we went to Welling. We had to go to the hospital for you. And, you know, to make ourselves feel better after a traumatic afternoon or morning, we went buying tat.
Yeah, so this was actually £3. It's vintage. It's a label Willow. I searched it, but I couldn't find anything on it.
It's got shoulder pads.
Yeah, it's a shoulder pad, so it's, I think, 80s.
That's too long for me to get in.
It's a really lovely colour. So.
And what do you reckon that's worth? Or what are you going to try and get?
Try for 20.
Okay. Did you find any of that brand?
No, I found nothing of that brand. And similar things, but it was all over the place.
You might as well chance your arm at 30 then for 10 days and see. Because we're only doing 10-day cycles.
Like quite a lot, didn't it?
But
I don't know.
Who knows? If you can't find any, it might be something super obscure. You've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So that was that. Is everything else from this sale?
No, this was from the same charity shop as that.
Oh, right. Same place.
This is Topshop. And the reason I bought it is because the label looked older. But having Googled it, it's not quite as old as I thought. So if anybody knows or can date this Topshop label, can you let me know? It's definitely, it's got topshop.com on it, so it's definitely 2000 plus. But it looked really retro, and I thought
it's covered in rivets,
yeah.
Sort of like almost buttons or rivets. So yeah, that's
it had a very sort of 80s 90s style to it, which is quite fashionable at the moment, so I thought I'd go with it.
And what are you going to price
I'm
that
going to try about between 15 and 20. I didn't find anything on eBay that even looked similar to it, so I'm giving it a go.
What did you pay for that?
I think it was about £3 or £4, because it was on a half price sale rail, and yeah, I just thought I'd give it a go because
it was
Topshop
just one that
sells
caught,
well anyway.
It caught your eye rather, didn't it?
Looked different.
This was the same shop, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the same shop.
This one was on offer at 50p marked down.
Yeah. Now this is something that Fake Rachel has mentioned.
I found this one.
You did?
I found this one. This is Long Tall Sally, and I've seen a couple of people mention that before. It's a large ladies brand, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, for tall ladies.
Tall ladies. Okay, not large ladies,
yeah,
but tall ladies.
That's why it's called Long Tall Sally.
Okay, all right. I'll shut up. Yeah, and it's a jacket, isn't it? Like a, what do you call it?
Blazer.
Blazer, okay. Yeah. And we paid 50p?
50p, so can't go wrong there. I'm going to go for about 15 on that.
Cool. We've got some comments. Fake Rachel loved the dress. Oh, that purple one.
Oh, Fake Rachel said that the Topshop label, I think, is from their boutique collection.
And that's a good thing. Hang on. Which is a good thing.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, you just went on your kind of gut instinct on that one. You liked it. To be honest, I think it's a bit hideous.
I know, you didn't want me to buy it. You left the shop while I was still trying to decide.
I stormed off in disgust.
I'm going in the next one.
Oh, well, yeah, I was off in the next one. I was finding nothing. That's why I was grumpy. Just clothing everywhere. Yeah. So, yeah, love the dress. Let's see if we've got any more comments. Have you ever bought bulk pallets? No, not something I do. Right, let's crack on.
Okay.
Oh, Lonnie's in there. Hi, Lonnie.
Yeah, hi, Lonnie.
And Lucy. What does Lonnie say? Hi, Nick and Andrea. How am I going to get work done? Glad you guys are on. Just put us on in the background.
Yeah, well, Zahir was on earlier, so.
Yeah. Now, what's this?
It's a monsoon skirt. It's a nice linen monsoon skirt.
I thought most of this stuff was from that pound rail I was rabbiting on about earlier. None of it is.
Well, what's this one? This one was £2.
Okay, so. What did you say? Monsoon?
Yeah, monsoon.
I quite like that.
Yeah. I think actually you picked that one out as well.
Oh, did I? Yeah. Oh, there you go.
There you go. You've got a good eye.
Yeah. I'd wear that.
Yeah, I'm going to try about £10 on that on the weekends.
Don't start these things. Right. You're going to go for what? £10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, the next one's £1.
Right. Was this from that pound rail we found? No.
This was a different pound rail.
Different pound rail. So that's not showing. There you go.
Yeah, it's a Zara men's jumper.
Is it men's?
It's cotton.
You sure that's men's?
Yeah, it says Zara man.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Zara man.
And I'm going to go for about £10 on that.
Okay.
That's probably pushing top end, but give it a go. Yeah, this one you found as well. This was from the pound rail.
This was the pound rail that I thought all of this stuff was from. This was in our favourite little place, or our current current favourite charity shop. It's on a pound rail, and I was quite surprised. Was it this one?
Yeah, it was marked down from £7.75.
£7.75, and it was only put out on the 19th of January. And then when we were there, like Monday, like a week ago, it was suddenly £1. As were some of the other bits we're going to show you. And these are, shall I talk about these a bit? These are Hacked Off, which is the brand. They're really quite funky jodhpurs, so they're riding trousers.
Yeah.
And I instantly thought there has to be anything to do with riding seems to be ridiculously expensive. They're really, really thick. They're really well made. Yeah,
they haven't had a lot of wear at all.
No, I was saying to you earlier, if these were used for horse riding, there really is no rare in the arse region when there really should be.
Yeah.
So I don't think these were used. There's
I don't
just
know.
no.
We were looking them up earlier, weren't we? We thought we'd try about 20.
We're going to go for 20. There doesn't seem to be many people that have these for sales.
There were a few girls' ones, but not women's.
Yeah.
That were listed. So. Yeah.
So I think they're quite uncommon.
We'll give that a whirl. And this was from the Pound Rail as well.
Oh yeah, the same shop, same Pound
And
Rail.
they're All Saints black jeans. They're Estelle style.
The label, I can barely read
you can
them.
barely read it.
All Saints are a great brand. We've done well on their stuff. Yeah, you can't read it at all.
No,
it does say All Saints.
We've got All Saints Spitalfields.
Yeah,
just
so they're one to look out for.
Yeah, they're women's ones, and I'm going to shoot for about 30 to 35 on those.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, and they again.
Quite pleased with those.
And they've been marked down, and they were only put out on the 24th of January.
Yeah, and they've marked them down.
And then like a week later, right down to a pound. It makes no
sense, but I think they just get so much stock, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. And we felt like half the rail, didn't we?
Yeah.
We're not showing you anywhere near all of what we got off this rail. We just raided it. We went up to the counter both with an armful of stuff. And she was like, oh, I just put all that out.
Yeah. So we're going tomorrow, aren't we?
We're going to go tomorrow. This one, what we got here?
This is a men's sort of evening dress jacket. It's by a brand called Moorcroft. Don't know if that actually is showing at all. It's not bright. Oh, there you go. I think it's an Irish brand, although I'm not sure. If anybody knows, you can correct me. But I could only find it on eBay Ireland. There were none listed on eBay UK. I'm going to try about £30 on it. It's brand new with its tag still.
Is there an eBay Ireland? I didn't actually know that.
eBay.ie. If that's not Ireland, then I don't know, but that's what I assumed it was. It was in euros, so it made sense to me.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that was marked down to £1 again on this sale rail from £7.50. It's only put out on the 18th of Jan.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what are you going to try and sell it for?
I'm going to go for about 30.
Yeah, we've got no reference point for that. If anybody's heard of that brand, or let us know what you'd price that at. It looks barely used. It's brand new with tags.
Yeah.
But we've got no reference point for price on that, so we're gonna.
I just noticed in the chat that Just Mimi says that the Topshop label is probably boutique range as well. So thank you for that. Yeah, I'll Google that, look that up.
The Liverpool Delta. A lot of charities are clearing clothes to make room for summer. Maybe. Yeah. Is that Monty?
Yeah, no, it's Ellen.
Oh, it's Ellen. That's our daughter.
She's asking if she can have the last ice cream.
I haven't had any of those ice creams.
Oh well, you've missed a chance. You've been offered many times.
Happy chap. Testing PS2 games while watching. Perk of the job. I bought a dress. Who's this? Kirsten's Curiosities. I think that's the lady who's got the channel.
Yeah. Subscribe to your channel.
Yeah, we're really enjoying the videos. Yeah. I bought a dress labelled Star Julian McDonald. Never heard of it before, but a lovely dress from a holiday. Cool. Yeah, Julian McDonald's is that a designer?
Yeah, he is a designer. I think that's Debenhams range, isn't it?
I think
that's what he does for Debenhams.
I am fairly clueless when it comes to most of this. I want to start reselling, but my local car boot is terrible, says Lewis. Well, you think of other ways to get stock, maybe.
Yeah, charity shops, or see if there are any other.
Yeah. Actually,
sales around, jumble sales, tabletop sales.
Our hangout on Tuesday, which we have a very special guest on, is going to be all about the various ways we've all tried sourcing over the years and the pros and cons. So you might want to check that one out. Right, have we got more?
Yes, a couple more.
This one, same pound rail.
Yeah.
This is this is 3XL.
It's Fred Perry.
Absolutely massive. You get two of me in there. It's Fred Perry. It's kind of like a golfing shirt. I reckon that's like.
Well, it's a polo shirt.
Yeah.
Basically.
Really nice quality.
Yeah. Show the label.
All right. Do you want to talk about what you think we're going to get?
We're going to go 20 to 25 on that.
I think size is a big plus.
Is a big plus on it, and plus
it's a plus size.
And being Fred Perry as well.
The bigger the better. We found virtually no 3XLs were listed or had been sold recently, but when we went down to sort of large and extra large, there were loads, and they were all selling for fairly good money. Prices with most things all over the place, but yeah, aim high.
And last one from the same pound rail.
Was this the same?
Yeah, this is a Levi's shirt.
And this one again, it was put out in the shop on the 9th of Jan at £9.50, and then marked down last week to £1.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so
they seem to. Sure, they know what they're doing. Right, there's the label. I'm pretty sure this is genuine. It's really nice quality.
Yeah. When we searched it, there were lots of similar ones, weren't there?
Yeah, nothing special though, is it really?
10 to 15 on that.
Yeah. So that's a little sample. You bought loads, really, didn't you, this week?
It's too much, really. Still trying to clear all the kids' clothes.
We're building up another backlog, and we haven't even got rid of the actual backlog.
It's really difficult to say no when it's only £1.
I know. Let's dip in here, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to screen share and show you just a handful of sales from the last week, and it's mainly going to be that electronic stuff to let you know a few bits that have gone from that.
Yeah. Do iron clothes? Do if they need it. I try to avoid it because I don't like ironing, and I've got too much of it.
What's that? The ass region is quite nice on these. That's funny. Yeah.
If you could ask the founder of eBay one question, what would you ask?
What was his name? Pierre Omidyar, wasn't it?
Was it? Wow, that'd be good in a pub quiz.
I think God, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm sure that was his name. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good question.
What? I don't know. How did he come up with the idea?
I think that's been well documented.
Was it? Oh, okay.
What I've read was his wife was collecting Pez, little Pez dispensers, and through collecting Pez, he realised there was kind of a need for a place for people to go and search for collectibles, and it's kind of started that way.
Okay.
Anyway, I think I'd ask him what he's doing with all his money. Okay. Have we got any more questions we would touch on before we screen share?
Darren asked, do you iron or steam all your clothing? I have a steamer, so yeah, that's what I use really. But I do use an ironing board because I don't get on with the whole hanging it up and steaming it business. I prefer to lie it flat and give it a steam.
Cool. So I'm just trying to read. There's loads of comments coming in. Stephen, love you guys. Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Stephen.
Darren says should get that easy. I don't know what that's relating to, but yeah, hopefully. Some of those prices we're just kind of taking a punt because it was really hard to find exact matches for what we had.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Liverpool Delta says a lot of charity shops are clearing clothes to make room for summer.
That
makes sense. Oh, did you?
I read that one. Where were you?
I was too busy reading the chat. That's what I was doing.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, that does make sense. I just think they clear regularly because they have so much stock given to them all
but some of it was summery, like that Levi's shirt was a short sleeve.
I just think they just have so much volume, they just have to get it moving.
I'll shut up.
But anyway.
Yeah, he's probably right. Let's share some bits and bobs. How long have we been going? Oh, not too bad. We don't need to panic. Right, so we'll just screen share. Huh? Oh,
we never stop.
Why can't I find the button again? Here we go. Right, so we're going to go into eBay. If I can make this work. What's it doing? Here we go. Okay, so let me know in the chat if that has worked. You should be able to see this Nicky Clark electric heated flexi what's it thing.
Flexi what's it?
Yeah. Surely that's working because it's showing up on that other screen. Right, I think that's going okay. Right, I just thought I'd share. Yeah, looks good. Cool.
Thank you.
Just thought I'd share a few of the electronics bits, just to let you know how we've been getting on and what's been selling. This sold really quick, and I actually priced it beyond what I suggested I would get for it, which was a tenner with shipping, just because I thought I might as well. And it sold super fast at £12.99 with £2.99. I think that owed me £1. So it's something I'd certainly pick up again. It's just a little case with, I think it was like 18 or so of these little bendy things. Not an amazing condition, had a fair bit of wear on it. And then they heat up and you curl your hair. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Quick and easy. This one again sold faster than I imagined. It's a super common thing. This was the Hornby like mains adapter for 00 gauge. I had this exact thing when I was a kid. They were huge. Oh, sale coming in. They were huge in the 80s, and they're all over eBay. People have been getting a lot less than this, and mine was not in good condition. You can see the wear on there, a lot of scratches on the casing. But I think this was a case of keywords. Keywords really make the difference. I basically scoured the listings and scoured the ones that had actually sold and stole all the keywords that I thought were useful. That's basically my title across there. And something did the trick anyway. I think the fact that it was tested helped. So yeah, obviously not big money, but you can find these in rummage boxes, power adapters for anything. There's a market. Yeah, this I showed again in that haul. I had an Angel Care baby monitor set up. This had issues. The LCD, well, it says it there. It probably says in the description. Oh yeah, there was an issue with the LCD where the temperature readout doesn't work. So I thought I was going to struggle, but this sold super fast and for, you know, bang on the going rate for ones that work. So I'm happy with that. And it's, the whole thing was worth more in parts. The next thing I'll show you is the power cable for that unit, and that went for £9. I think with shipping on, yeah, with £2.99. It's literally just the power cable, and there was 2 of these with the set because the nursery unit has the same power adapter as well. Hence, one sold, one left. So yeah, quick and easy to do.
Did we have a message from someone who thought that they were buying the whole thing, even though it was obvious
Well,
in the
yeah,
listing?
this setup, it comes with a like a movement sensor that you put under your baby's mattress, which I'm selling separately for £10. Somebody bought that and then messaged me and said I thought I was buying the whole kit, even though it was clearly pointed out it was just the sensor anyway. So they've cancelled that order, which is a shame. This sold nice and fast, £25 with £3.99. The ear things on this were just falling apart. They were crumbling all over the place, which I said in the listing again. I thought I might have trouble shifting that because it's quite an old thing now. It's a bit outdated, but yeah, that's gone.
You had fun testing that, didn't you?
I did. I set this up on our home phone line and got Andrew to ring me up. So I had the headset on. I was pretending to be like working in the call center. There you can see that the phone was just crumbling to bits. But that was mentioned. There you go, in there and in the listing. And that sold within a couple of days. Oh yeah, the breast pump. This was that jumble sale pickup, wasn't it? That filler bag jumble. There wasn't much. I've seen a lot of these listings and they come with usually quite a few bottles and a lot of spare bits and bobs. This was kind of the bare bones of what you'd need for it. So I went for 30 with £5 shipping. And yeah, that only took a few days to sell as well. Happy days. Owed us virtually nothing. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Saw one of these the other day. This is Lonnie, but I passed. Baby safety products make me nervous. I wouldn't want to sell used parachutes, for example. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I tested that baby monitor and it worked apart from the LCD, so I was happy with that. I have one of those baby monitors to break down for parts. Done well off them in the past. Yeah, cool, Richard. This someone there, Mike says, there's a guy selling bottled air from the English countryside for £80 a pop and people buy it. That sounds, I might have to do a search for that. Yeah. Right, so what else have we got? There's only a couple more. This, I don't think this was in that haul of electronics recently. This was part of a job lot I bought actually from a subscriber. Just thought I'd share that. It's been on a while and I dropped it a couple of times to get the sale. These are worth doing. I think they're pretty outdated technology now because you can use your phone as a dictaphone, but people still like to pick these up. Olympus is a good brand, and that went for 40 with 3.99. Quite a nice thing.
Yeah.
LCD display. But if I wanted to record audio, I'd just use my phone.
Yeah.
But there you go. Horses for courses.
A lot of people don't have smartphones.
Who doesn't have a smartphone now?
Quite a few people don't.
Apart from your nan.
Your mum.
Oh yeah, fair enough. This, I thought I'd share this, quite an interesting sale. In the past with Lego, I would have parted this stuff out. These are all train parts, and they were in a box back from when I used to do Lego full time and nothing but Lego. All train stuff waiting to be parted out, and I really don't do a lot of that anymore. But it's really long tail stuff, and the only stuff that's really worth much in here, these buffers are quite good. The little magnetic connectors are quite good. That cab, maybe those base plates. But overall, I really couldn't be bothered to wait for it, so I lumped it all together. I actually had it listed at 50. Had a lot of interest, but no takers. Dropped it to 45, and then this actually sold on an offer. It doesn't show there, but I actually took £40, which for what was there, I think it was about 300 or 400 grams of Lego. Yeah, more than happy with that. So it got rid of it all in one hit, and that was only, I think it was on 2 or 3 cycles at 10 days. So yeah, happy days. I thought I'd share this. This is Mega Blocks. I tend to avoid Mega Blocks generally. It's like Lego Duplo's like inferior cousin. I really don't like the stuff. But I've done well on Mega Blocks cars, Disney cars stuff. And I thought I'd try the cat stuff. The whole lot owed me £2 or £3 max. Problem was I would have got more than this £15, but the crane, which is basically the whole centerpiece of the set, that cord, oh, hang on. That cord is meant to come out of this little grey thing with the hook on the end, but it doesn't. So, and I could not feed it back through. So I kind of put it on at a price to get shots of it. But I'm glad it's gone. The last one we'll share right now is an Amazon order. Most of my Amazon stuff is RA or it's CDs and DVDs, really dull stuff. But this I thought was worth sharing. I showed this. Let me zoom in a little bit. It's a box set of DVDs. It's preschool learning DVDs, basically. And we picked this up in that same charity shop I was saying before is our favourite little honey hole at the moment. Yeah. Paid £4 on it, and I've managed to shift it for $89.99. I think if I come in here, I'll be able to show you what that is in reality on FBA. So there's the cost of the product, $89.99. Here are the fees, £18.09 total. So my net is only $71.90, but when you consider it as a £4 pickup, yeah, happy days. But yeah, I thought I'd just share that one because it just shows that you can get those. Plus, I did a camel search. This is the product in camel, and you can see that the ranking on this dips as low as, you know, 250,000 nearly. So if you were to scan it at that point, you might think that's never going to sell. What's the point in picking it up? But I don't go by rank at all really these days. I try and check on Camel, which you can do on your phone. And the fact is it sells periodically. Each one of these spikes is a sale. That's my sale there. And it hasn't sold for like 3 months. But when it does, you can get a premium. So yeah, I was happy with that. And I thought that was interesting enough to share. So let me try and come out of screen share. Right, we're back in the room.
I think we are.
I think we are. So there you go. Hope you found that was interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Let's have a dip in the chat. How long have we been going? We've only been on half an hour. We whizzed through that.
I'll go through some questions.
Do you want to go back a bit?
We might as well. Scan back.
What steamer do you use?
I can't remember. I read that question. I can't remember the brand.
Well, you were talking about doing a video about tools you use in your reselling, so perhaps we'll share it in there.
Have a look.
What's that say? Question: how much time do you spend on sorting and testing stock a week? Totally depends what we're listing.
Obviously, with the electronics, you spent a long time.
I spent I spent a few days just testing and cleaning. but that was a backlog of like a year's worth of electronics. So yeah, it totally depends what we're selling at any given time. Talked about that.
Have you come across any Pokemon cards? I've been selling them recently. Profit margin is incredibly high.
I've sold a few recently. Yeah, I'll pick them up when I can. I tend to pull out the shiny ones and then sell the bog standard stuff to get my money back and maybe a bit of profit, and then sell off the shiny ones once in a while.
Don't know, there was a couple of questions further back that I noticed we didn't answer.
Let me whiz back. I was going to say, we've got 90 people viewing, so welcome aboard. If you've only just joined us, we did a bit of a haul of clothing. This heap, and we've just shared a load of sales, so you can watch that. This will be up on our channel afterwards, so you can catch up if you need to. Where were these questions?
Can't remember this.
Have I now gone too far back?
Yeah. But then you're whizzing, so I can't read it.
Can't find these questions you're talking about.
I'm trying to keep up because you're whizzing through it. Someone said, Andrea, do you have a method to your listing? Do you list all women's in one go, etc.? I try and list similar things at the same time, because then it's easier just to sell similar each time, and it's a bit quicker, so you don't have to set up different listings and change categories, etc.
You were listing on your phone, weren't you?
Yeah. I'm not so much now. No.
And I used to use a listing program, which you never used, did you?
No, I found it quicker on my phone, but now that eBay has sort of updated their listing program on the desktop, it's much easier. Yeah.
I list straight into eBay now.
Yeah.
See what else we've got.
I don't know, can't read that.
Sorry, guys, we're trying to find some questions.
What's been your biggest fail in terms of money lost?
I don't know. We don't often lose money on stuff. We've bought stuff, as all of us will, that we've just had to flog it on to break even or get our cash back out. That happens more regularly with buying new stuff with the RA, because some retail arbitrage new stock can be a bit of a risk, and sometimes prices tank or you just want your investment back. But very rarely have I lost out on those, but I have cashed in RA stuff just to get my investment out for what I paid for it. But on most secondhand stuff, there's items that we've lost on, but it's insignificant, really.
It all evens out there in the end, doesn't it? Because if you pick up a haul of stuff and you make a huge profit on the other stuff, but one item is a dud, then it doesn't really matter. You just either donate it to charity or take it to the next boot sale. We try and look at. You don't really lose out because you've made money on all the other items you bought at the same time. So.
Yeah, and I've always said, when you pick up an item and it turns out to be a dud or whatever, you haven't really lost that pound or whatever. You spent that pound to learn to avoid whatever that piece of crap is again. Exactly. And it was a pound well spent in that sense. And 9 times out of 10, whatever it is, you could take it back to a boot sale and get your pound back. You know what I mean? So it's not the end of the world. And I tend to treat our stock as a whole. Like, if we've made X amount in a 6-month period, and we've got a load of stuff left that's sticky and it's annoying and we can't shift it, you could literally set fire to it and you'd still be in profit. So we tend to just cash that stuff in periodically. Yeah,
that's a good point though, about learning from items that you've failed with, because you haven't really failed with it, because you've, as you say, you picked it up and you've learned something.
As long as you learn from it and don't go and pick it up again.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a request to bring Monty in again. Shall I get him?
You can go and get him.
He's probably sleeping.
Go and wake the poor dog up for his fans. Yeah, Mike says, on RA, unless you can corner the market, it can be saturated. Yeah, some stuff gets saturated. Right, little woofer. Monty, come here. Somebody wants to see you. Oh, we just sold something. You are so heavy, Doc. He needs a bath.
He does need a
He's
bath.
been out in the rain, so he stinks. You know that doggy rain smell? Yeah.
He needs a bath and a brush. It's a scraggle dog.
To any new subscribers, we've had a big jump in subscribers recently, which is fantastic. This is Monty. He's been on our channel quite a few times. He starred in a few videos, and yeah, he's an occasional special guest.
Yeah.
We rescued him from a dog home. How long ago? How long have we had him?
Only about 5 or 6 years now, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and he's becoming an old man.
Yeah, he's a bit slow these days.
How?
Quite deaf.
Yeah, he wants to get down. Yeah, he's going slowly deaf. But he's quite adorable, really.
Yeah.
So that was Monty. He was asking to see Monty. I didn't see that.
That was Kay, a bit further back.
Ah, there you go, Kay.
Yeah.
He's not. He's a reluctant star in these videos. Doesn't really like it. I did just see a question. Oh, it was Darren. Question: if you could only source from one chosen avenue, what would it be? I think it would have to be boot sales for me. I love nothing much more than wandering boot sales, and we find most of our stuff.
And it's the joy of the hunt, really, because you never know what you're going to find.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah, I love hunting for RA. It's the same sort of thrill of the hunt, but it's more fun at a car boot sale because you have literally no idea what you're going to come up against. So yeah. What's
the first section that you head for when you go into a charity shop? It's different. Well, I'm starting to head for the pound rails.
Yeah, you just scour for a sale rail.
Yeah.
I go straight to CDs and DVDs. That's what I pretty much started selling way back when I set up my first record shop.
Yeah.
And it's just, I'll make a beeline for that, and then computer games. These days, I'm there for like 5 minutes usually and find nothing.
Yeah, you head straight for board games.
And toys and games, yeah. Occasionally I'll pick up a decent board game, but yeah. Charity shops are getting wise to board games a bit, particularly the higher end ones. We've noticed a few.
It depends who works in there, what their knowledge is.
Yeah. So
you notice that with clothes brands, it's like if they, Bowden and that sort of thing is getting well known as being expensive, so they want to charge you like £7-8 for a Bowden skirt or whatever. But then sometimes there are expensive brands that they've never heard of, and you can get it for a snip. So
what's Mike said? Learning from. See, I'm carefully not saying Mike's whole username. Went down that road once.
Oh yes.
He says learning from reselling mistakes is a lot less money than going to uni to learn. Well, there you go. It's the cost of learning. It's pretty cheap. Texas is in there. Hi, Margaret.
Hi, Margaret.
Used clothes give me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, so Lonnie's not into the used clothing.
You're doing well with t-shirts, though.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you take Monty to boot sales? No. Because he wants to wee on everything and sniff everything, and yeah, he's just a bit of a pain.
He did pee on a load of stuff underneath the stall, including.
It was just the table leg.
I'm not so sure.
Don't blame him for that.
He marks his territory wherever he is, and he just pees over.
Yeah, you have to be really on the ball if you do walk him round, because you have to watch where he's about to cock his leg.
Yeah, and he's not that good with some dogs, particularly small dogs. He plays, doesn't he, boisterously. No. So if I was looking at a stall and I had him like this, and a small dog walks by, he'd just pull me over. Yeah, you have to be really on the ball if you're out with him.
Fake Rachel says that Monty needs his own channel. Yeah.
It's been said before. What would Monty do on his channel?
I don't know.
How's he going to operate his camera?
Strap a selfie stick to him.
That's not a bad idea. He needs a girlfriend.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Sad.
David says, any areas of stock that you want to focus on sourcing this year? Not really. I haven't found a niche that I'm exploring at the moment. I am enjoying the electronics now. I finally got around to sorting it all, so I might dabble a bit more in that stuff. We do want to go to some live auctions,
Yeah,
which we haven't
we need to find some
sorted out yet.
Mike says, "What's wrong with my name? Prejudiced much, Nick?"
It's a lovely name.
Caused a lot of hilarity, that clip, didn't it, in the sellers group?
Yeah, there's a clip that went around of me saying your name and not having a clue what I was saying. Idea: sell Monty merchandise, i.e. old hair cutting paw prints. If there's a demand for it, maybe we shall fulfill that demand.
Yeah.
Right, how do we have time? Oh, we're good. Nick, you need to come shop with us, do a ride along. Lonnie, well, it's a bit tricky. You're in America. If I'm ever there, I'll look you up.
We'll have to have a trip out one day.
Yep. Yeah. See, Lonnie says Nick would kill it here. So, I was going to say we had an interesting weekend. I have 3 sisters, and they all have partners, and we managed to get the 3 brother-in-laws and me out.
This is unreselling.
Unreseller related. Yeah, so we had quite a messy night. It was good.
Yeah, you drank a bit of tequila, didn't you, before you went out?
Well, Aaron, who is my youngest sister's Katie, and she's married to a chap called Aaron, turn up at Joe, my other sister's place, and the first thing he shows me is a bottle of tequila, and we started on that before we'd left the house.
Yeah, it was always going to get messy.
But the girls stayed in, so you let us go out.
We had a couple of glasses. Well, we had to because we had kids to look after.
Yeah. It was fun.
We had a good chat. Good natter.
So we should probably wrap this up. We've tackled some questions. I was just seeing. Oh, Graham's just come in. Hi.
Oh, hello, Graham.
We were just talking about wrapping it up. Unless there's anything else. Oh, there's a question. Have you got any gaps appearing in the shelves? Yeah, there's gaps. Look, gap. There's a whole shelf there. There's a whole shelf behind Andrea's head that's just got a few odd bits on, but yeah. I've actually done really well. And if I condensed it all, perhaps I'll do that and show the actual gaps. I'll condense it all down and then you can see how much progress I've made. Right.
Okay. So, yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for coming in and chatting to us.
Thanks for popping in. This time really suits us on a Sunday evening. So if it's a good time for you guys, we're going to try and, get a regular thing going on a Sunday
sorry
evening.
That we're clashing with Call the Midwife.
Yeah, we're always going to clash with something. So we're going to try and get a regular Sunday thing going because it's an easy way to share some pickups and share some sales and ramble and have a chat with you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. I've no idea how how many people are watching. Oh, there we go, 93. So thanks for joining us. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again on Tuesday, 6 o'clock for chat. Yep, and then both of us will be back hopefully next Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you soon.
Take care. Bye.